This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted to be joined on the red carpet of Gareth A Davies. It's part 2. Tyson Fury takes on Francis Ngannou. We know you've spoke to Matt. We know the size of this event. So just speak to me again how big this event is.
Well, it's the battle of the baddest. You're right. I'm actually just on the red carpet here. Tyson Fury's about to arrive in the background behind us. We've had Francis Ngannou. I've been up to his room. Fantastic chat with him today about he always wanted to be a boxing champion and yet he was a UFC heavyweight champion. What a story! He always wanted as a teenager to be heavyweight boxing champion of the world. He said, is this real? He said, is it actually real? He said, I have to keep asking myself, is this real, what's going on? I used to dream about this. Amazing to sit down with him, really warm upstairs in the room. The fan was on, and he talks very quietly like this. Mr. Ngannou. Mais c'est tout c'est vachement bien. And he's a great, big, hulking powerhouse of a man who's going to terrorize Fury with his fists in the first 3 or 4 rounds.
We'll go into the story of Ngannou. It's one that's not really, it's told, but especially among boxing fans, not many people know it. You know, this guy he's been through it all. He's been through it all. So how inspirational is that for anyone? You see the position that Ngannou's in now for where he was, 10, 15 years ago.
That's what I like about you, Lewis. You have a heart. It's about empathy. So does Matt Lenihan, by the way. So does cheeky Charlie Parsons. But the truth is, this is a story which is heartwarming. This is a kid whose parents divorced when he was a little boy, dug sand out of a sand quarry, developed a muscularity, left Africa with a dream, went on a floating boat across the water into southern Europe, lived on the streets, went to prison, homeless, found a gym, changed his life. It's an extraordinary story. This will be told in boxing and MMA circles over and over again over the next couple of months. It's an extraordinary story. It's really inspirational. It's as inspirational as the weight loss and mental health recovery as Tyson Fury. That's what's great about this. For all the criticism of the fight and Ngannou doesn't have much of a chance, the narrative arc, Lewis, the narrative arc of this promotion and the undercard I'm beginning to hear about. I can't reveal anything. This is a big, big event as Mr. Ngannou makes his way out of the building and down to the press conference.
Just one more from me. How much can this prove from Ngannou? Where he is, not many people can go against Dana White and the UFC. You know how much of a powerhouse they are. Not many people can have leverage against them. Ngannou has. So how much is this incredible that he's been his own boss and he's found his own leverage to go against the UFC? And it's a hard company to sever ties with.
Well, let's be honest. In fight sports, money speaks. So he's obviously being paid enormously well. He wasn't the biggest seller in the UFC, but he's got something. I don't think they capitalised on it enough, maybe. Maybe the synergy between them wasn't right. But he's found where he wants to be. He's got this agreement with the Professional Fighters League as well. And he is where he is. It's a big event. Looking forward to seeing it, witnessing it, being around it. It's got a big fight feel, hasn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely, Gareth. Thank you for part 2. I really appreciate it. Good to chat to you, mate.
Always a
Thank
pleasure.
you,
I love
mate.
you all the same, you see.
I love you too, mate.